Hey, Chef Billy Parisi here with Bob's Red Mill. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today I've got an absolutely delicious lemon chicken and thyme quinoa soup. Towards the end of summer, I'm about done with hamburgers and hot dogs, so now that it's beginning to turn, I wanted to make a really tasty soup to sort of help cleanse this body. The first thing we need to do is season up some chicken breasts with salt and pepper on both sides of the chicken. Once it is seasoned, go ahead and go over to your cooktop with a large pot. We're gonna add in a tad bit of olive oil. We're simply gonna place the chicken right in there. We wanna make sure it's golden brown on all sides and cook throughout. This roughly takes in between 5 and 7 minutes per side on medium to medium-high heat. The chicken is finished. Let's go ahead and set it to the side on a plate. Now I've got some onion, celery, and carrots, also known as mirepoix. 50% onion, 25% celery, 25% carrot. Just a basis, fundamental foundation for all cooking, especially soups. So go ahead and add some onions to that pot where we seared the chicken. Add in a little bit of garlic. And what we want to do is cook this over medium to medium-high heat for 4 to 6 minutes. We want to get the onions a little bit brown before we add in the celery and the carrots. Give it a quick stir. Now let's take that chicken, go back to your cutting board. I want to slice this as thin as possibly I can. So using a very sharp knife, slice it thin one way, and then go back the other way and slice it thin the other way so the chicken almost looks shredded. Go ahead and set it to the side on a plate. Go back to that pot, add in the chicken right to those vegetables, and now I need to add in some quinoa. Bob's Red Mill quinoa has such amazing flavor. It's a complete protein and packed with vitamins and nutrients, and we use it all the time in salads and rice pilafs and of course soups. What we're gonna do is add in a little bit to our pot. What we're gonna do here is now add in some chicken stock. We want the quinoa to be able to cook. It's gonna take about 12 to 15 minutes over medium heat for the quinoa to crack and open up and become nice and soft. Once the quinoa is finished cooking and opened up, now we're gonna pack this full of vegetables. We're gonna add in some potatoes, some zucchini. Next, we're gonna add in some peas. I've got some diced tomatoes. Last vegetable is going to be some baby spinach. Now we want to add that lemon flavor that I was talking about. Sometimes if you put lemon in the beginning of making soups, it can be bitter by the time it's done. So I always like to finish off my lemon flavored soups with lemon at the very end. So go ahead and squeeze in some fresh lemon. We're next going to hit it with a little bit of chopped fresh thyme. And of course, we want to finish it with salt and pepper. Now that the soup is finished, you simply want to serve it hot in a bowl. The soup smells amazing. I always love the smell of my house after I'm done cooking soup. Very easy to make, of course. Let's try some out. Wonderful lemon flavor. The thyme is great in there, and all of the vegetables in quinoa. This is such a wonderful soup. At the end of those grilling summers, be sure to come back and check out our other videos on Bob's Red Mill. Thanks for stopping by.